Hey family, welcome to the channel. Car Chronicles. So I'm just leaving the car wash, getting my car wash again. Second time this week. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm not 100% satisfied with their car wash. Ooh, that's loud. Y'all heard that? I'm not 100% satisfied with their car wash. I was telling my girlfriend that I think it's to be expected because it's a touchless, not touchless, but it's a brushless. It's weird. Y'all know what I mean. People aren't doing it, so they're not getting into like the crevices around your license plate, and so in those areas it is dirty still. So wasn't 100% with that. I believe that due to the young man who was guiding me into the machine, I don't think he guided my car in there correctly, and I found some scratches on the right hand side of my car. But you know, people want to they want to assume that you're trying to get over on them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna argue with you people. So not 100%. I had to sit with myself and think about it for a minute. You know, you're not going to be able to have your car 100% pristine, because no matter if you're driving on the highway or driving in your local town or city, if you're at whatever store you frequent, if you're at work, someone somewhere is going to ultimately dent, ding, and or scratch your car. It's just inevitable. It burns my hide to no avail. I was at work, and I know I have not, in all the years I've owned my car, have not run up on nobody and scratched my bumpers. Somebody at my job, and you know I was cussing. Oh, I was cussing. Somebody at my job, because they're careless in their parking. I see it because I get there early. I'm like the third person in the row, and I see how they park. They want to be so close at the door that they will put a car that is too big for the space in the space. So somebody who cannot maneuver their car either in or out of the parking spot ran up and rubbed my bumper on the front driver's side. I saw it immediately. I was like, ooh, what the cuss is this? But again, don't know who did it, because there's a million people in the building that I work in. So don't know who did it. So yeah, when I went to the car wash, say all that to say, I went to the car wash. When I checked, I was like, because I check my car every day. I literally walk around my car every day. That's just something that I do, something that I've learned because of my work training, and I check my vehicle. So I know those scratches were not there prior to me leaving work and me going to the gas station. And when I went to the store, I didn't park next to anyone. I tried not to park next to anyone. But I try to park away from people as much as possible unless I have no choice. But y'all, so that car wash, because of those two things, well, just maybe just the scratches, because like I said, the license plate, they can't get around there to get that clean. So I guess I should have marked them down for that. But if they send me a survey, because I fill out surveys, they won't be happy. They won't be happy. Because now I feel like I need a whole new paint job, like the whole car. I need the whole car repainted. Just how I feel. So I did fix the paint. I did fix the scratches. I do have touch-up paint, and I did touch it up, so it's not as visible and noticeable in couple areas, but I know it's there and I'm irritated. Y'all already know, since I was right next door, I got some tea because I am very thirsty. I drank all my water. I drank 2 big cups of green tea with lemon today. I had 2 cups of coffee and I'm still thirsty. I'm always drinking, y'all. So I'm on my way home. It is 4:08. It is very gray outside. The sun has not been out all day. It's 73, I want to say. It's 73 degrees. Car says it's 73 degrees. And it doesn't feel cold. It feels really nice. It was very cool in my office, which is why I have on a sweater. But it's always cool in my office. Or cold or freezing. Unless it's summertime, then it's real hot. Never a happy medium. Never. So I'm on my way to the house, and I need to start some seeds. I'm going to do my best to get some more seeds starting mix that I make up myself and go in the garage and start some seeds. I don't want to go in the garage, but it's going to be dark in about an hour and a half. So I don't want to start the project outside and then have to move everything in the garage. So have y'all figured out lately, you know, that when I talk about doing certain things, if for me it feels like a whole lot to do, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to start a project and finish a project all in the same time, in the same space. I don't want to have to, you know, break it up and go and take what I was working on to another location. I don't like it. That's like in my garden. If there are obstacles for me, if there's too much crowding and I can't walk around the container, if that is happening, I have to move some things around because I won't want to work in my garden if there's too many obstacles like that. I don't like having to try to bend around. I live in South Texas. We have snakes, spiders, scorpions, all the things. I have seen snakes in my yard, front and back. Of course, I've got big lizards. There has been possum in my yard. There have been 3 rabbits in my yard. 2 of them are in holes. One of them, I don't know if he should be in a hole, but I did pull out the daisy, and him and I were playing war games in the backyard. Yeah, that was happening. I know y'all probably like, oh my goodness, you and the rabbits. But listen. I don't know where you are and in your growing and in your city, in your town, if food is a problem. Food is not a problem here, but what I am noticing is there are things that are not on the shelf. There are things that are not being replenished. And I don't want to go to the grocery store. In all honesty, I have passed the grocery store this week at least 2 times. And I really would like some apples, but I cannot bring myself to, number 1, go in the grocery store, and number 2, buy some apples. I can't bring myself to do it. I just cannot. There has been so many people at the grocery store that the last time I went, the parking lot was almost full. And I said, oh no, oh no. I had to park at the back of the grocery store, which our grocery store is called HEB. I was literally at the back of the lane. I was 1 car next to the last car in the row. Y'all, I sat there and I said, oh no. I got out of there. I said, I cannot. And we have what feels like 1,000,001 grocery stores in our city, meaning HEB. We have a lot of HEBs, and for whatever reason, it was just mad chaos that day. And I said, no, I cannot. And that's how I'm feeling. So I need to start some seeds, but I feel like for some reason, I'm going to have to just have an obstacle, and I don't want an obstacle. It's probably just in my mind. I just probably should suck it up and just take the stuff outside, get some fresh air, and then bring it back in the garage. But I just don't want to do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll just grab my bag of soil and take it in the garage. And the reason why I don't want to do it in the garage is not only because I get soil on the ground, and I don't like having that mess in my garage. I don't have like a potting table or a potting bench or a potting chair. So I literally have a little drape on my lap, and I have the tray on my lap with the pots with soil on my lap. And I just don't want to get dirty like that today. I just don't. So, but I know I need to sow these seeds. I was trying to sow these seeds last month. On the 20th of December, I said, sow the seeds, girl. Here we are in January. Have I sown those seeds? Nope, I have not. Now, in my defense, I have sown seeds. I've gone out, I put some seeds in my green stalk. We're not going to really talk about that. But I did put some seeds in the green stalk. I have tried to keep the green stalk watered. I still need to finish off my third green stalk, but I told y'all in my last video that the weather has just been funky. It is so ugly outside right now, and I don't like being outside when it's ugly. And I understand that there are things that need to get done, but I require a certain ambiance. I can't have it too cold. I would love for it to be at least a little bit of sun outside, but no, we have nothing. We have nothing. It's just ugly, and I don't want it. I want to just take off my shoes, do my Mr. Rogers, and sit down, because I've had a very long week. Very long week. But I know I've got to sow those seeds. So, it's 4:15. It's going to be dark in a minute. I'll see what I'm going to do, y'all. I'll see. And then I'll come back. Because I know I really have to. I want eggplant this year. I have not been able to get eggplant. I think my seeds are old and no good. I don't know. I've been doing some research, and they said that for certain seeds like peppers and eggplant, you should put them in some hot water for a short period of time. Don't ask me how long, because I don't remember right now. Before you plant them. I've never done that before. I have plenty of seeds in my refrigerator that I've been cold stratifying. They are ready to come out and get into some soil. Why are we sitting here? Oh, come on, baby. Come on, go around the corner. Here we go. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Oh, y'all. I wonder if they are a new driver or if they're not familiar with the Texas turnarounds, because they were. I hear you, babe. I hear you. We see the car. My car is like, there's a car over there. Yes, I know. I'm actually glad to have that feature. It lets me know there's somebody in my blind spot, because I actually was attempting to get into another lane once or twice, and I did not see the car, and luckily my car told me there was someone there, or I would have had a collision. So I'm very thankful for that feature. But sometimes my car yelling at me gets on my nerves. All right, y'all, my tea is rattling, and I know y'all probably heard that, and that's working my nerves too. So I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm almost home. I'm on the farm road. It's raggedy and bumpy. Oh, there's the police. Lord have mercy. There has been, oh Lord Jesus. Oh, There have been a lot of police over here. Someone's car was stolen one street over from my house a couple of nights ago. I came home this week. There was a cop car on the highway across from the farm road that I'm on right now. And I don't know if they were arresting someone, but that car that was sitting there, all the windows was busted out. I don't know what's going on, but y'all, I'm going to the house. Going to the house, not dealing with no more people today. Don't want to be caught up in nothing. Going home. So I see y'all in a minute. We're going to plant some seeds or do a tour or something. It's going to be quick, fast, and dirty, but we're going to get it done. All right, here go this camera moving again. I told y'all, this raggedy road. I'll be back.